Hey man, hapon. Kamusta, everybody? This is Scott Expat in the Philippines. What you're looking at is the old green machine. It was a bike with flat tyres at the back and pedal. And you used to pedal down the hill and then slide sideways, back and forth. Well, I started building this bike a while ago and I did a video on it, putting it together, but unfortunately never uh, reached YouTube. But now I'm going to rebuild this bike, put bigger tyres on it, which I've got on the hand truck over there, and I'll put these on the hand truck, swap them around and see how we go. So we'll do that now. And then I'm going to repaint it green, forest green, which is from the seat up to the handlebars, and go back to that light green again on the where the wheels go in, steering column, and the seat I've got to take off, and I'll polish that aluminium checker plate. And I was going to make, I've got a box over there, I was going to make it into like a ute type thing for CJ. Well, at the moment, CJ's legs don't reach the pedals yet, so we are going to rectify that situation. So that'll get all done, and hopefully it'll look a lot better when I finish it. That's the front pedals and rim that fit in there. So we're going to do clean them up and get them back on the bike and clean up the bearings and get them sorted out. And might put a mud guard on that. It did have brakes at the front, so I'm not sure whether I'll go that track again. The handbrakes were on the handlebars, and they were mounted on those two things there you see. So the little centre pieces that go in where the wheels are, pretty well much like that on both sides. So I'm going to repaint them too as well, sand them back and repaint them. I'll polish up the wheels, but what wheels I'm going to use on the back will be these ones will go on the back. So I'll take them off that and transfer the other ones over. This is my hand truck, And because the other wheels were wider, these smaller wheels wouldn't fit on, so I had to take an inch off either side of the blue here and here to put the thinner wheels back on. Right, so the wheels are back on my hand trolley. It's thinner ones and not so high. It'll work okay. I struggled with those big tyres trying to get the camellia pots onto the hand truck, so this should make it a lot easier. That's what it looks like with the big wheels on. And I'll have the centre caps in the middle. Hang on, I'll show you. Right, that's what it's going to look like with the centre caps on. Once they're cleaned up, I'll put them back on it. The wheels will come off for the time being on both sides. I haven't done the other side, I just did this side to show you. So that's what that's going to look like. So right, when I do this, when I put it together, I'm going to have the nut out that far so it makes this wheel move freely. So when I go to put it on, the nut should just go on first, drill the hole, and then take the nut off, and then put the pin through once I put the wheels back on again. On both sides will be done this way. Right, when I come in tomorrow, I can drill the holes in there, and that way they will, I can put the pins through. The wheels are free, and when you put the washer in behind that black or in front of that black thing, the 3 washers will go on there, 2 big ones and then a small one. That way that red panel or hub, let's call it a hubcap, will sit in flush, and then the bigger one washer will go over the top, and then this will be drilled exactly the same. I'll fill that little hole up there. Same on the other side. Always double check where you're going to drill, how far it's in, how much leverage you got, so the wheels don't wobble too much. This way I've got both the nuts facing up, so it's easier just to drill straight in and down, and the pin will go straight in, rather than have it on its side. It'll make it easier to get them off. The aluminium checker plate I'm going to polish. The seat will be removed sometime tomorrow because I'm running out of time, and I will paint that green again, forest green, with the light green on the where the wheel goes. Yeah, so I'll take the seat off, and I can polish the aluminium checker plate and check underneath, and probably the seat needs to come up a little bit and go forward a bit, so I might see if I've got a piece of timber or wood that I can put underneath the seat to move it up a bit and a little bit forward. When I started doing this, it was blue and the frame was blue, so I started doing the bike, and then for all of a sudden things got pushed aside, so I'm deciding to redo it and putting thicker and bigger tyres on it for him, make it easier for him to pedal and ride. So we'll do that. I'll clean up the seat, probably put a cushion on the seat and a bit of a cover on it, and you might be able to get a bit of fun out of it, guys, when it's finished. But I'll show you some more soon. Well, guys, look, the boss is here. Yes, my supervisor, Miss Snowy, checking up on me. I brought some bolts the other day, but they were a bit too thick, so I've come to get these ones, see how they go. They're about 62 cents for the bolt and the nut, I'd say. Put the other one back, the other piece of steel. I'll put these. I'll show you how I'm going to put them. Bolt them onto the aluminium checker plate and then bolt two screws either side of those two end ones, and then put the seat on top of that. Should be okay. The seat can be um, put on that and it'll raise the seat up. I was thinking of getting the drawer slides, but I don't know. Well, I've got to rub the frame back. That's a job I'll do probably Monday. Remember, guys, that's a job I'll do Monday. I'll rub the frame down. I've got to rub the forks down. I got the green paint today for the frame, and that'll be sprayed underneath as well. This will come off the vise, and I'll go on the ground and upside down, and I'll rub the frame and the forks back. There's a bit of rough paint when I did the forks last time, and a bit of a run. So I'll rub those back, and they will be painted the colour of the light green that's on the bench over there. I prepared and fixed the wheels on. There's two rubber grommets, one there, one on the other side, the same. And I re-drilled there for the pins. Damn, I knew I had to get something today at Bunnings. Oh well, I'll pop in tomorrow and get the pins for these. The skull tyre caps. I've got to have the eyes and the nose painted black with the tyre texture, and the mouth gets a scratch very gently with a sharp thing, a tool that I've got here to bring the teeth out a bit on the skull heads. That's the colour green. That's what these centre caps will be painted. And the washers I glued on with the Gorilla Grip. But you only use a tiny wincy bit because it can bubble, and I used a little bit on them, and I'm in two minds whether I should just paint over the washers green too as well. Maybe we'll see what happens, because I wasn't going to paint the inserts uh, green, then put the washers over the top because it could bubble the paintwork. So I thought I'd do it the other way around. And if I paint the washers the colour of the cap, it won't matter